Hello, my name is Pradantia Wahyu Wisana. My student identification number is 131-18237, and I'm from Rombongan 7. The mentor is Pak Budi Heriadi, but is being replaced by Pak Panji. Okay, so the topic of my research for fenomena dasar mesin mode 3 is water motion due to free convection heat transfer. So this is the phenomena that's going to be try to emulate and try to try to that I try to emulate. So this is basically it. This is the immersion heating element. So because of the free convection heat transfer by it, there is motion, there is water circulation as being shown here, that is caused by that free convection and by the heating element. Okay, we move to next slide. Okay, so this is my experiment apparatus. There is 3 variation for my experiment. The first two using this setup. This is the heating element, and this is the to make it stay in this position, and then at the back of this storage water tank there is um, uh, uh, port electrical socket which it will plug the this heating element, and then also lamp, so that the video, the recording of the phenomena can be seen more clearly. And also this is the thermocouple with Arduino board here, and then this is basically just to record the temperature. Uh, you have to it's not using thermocouple is not necessary, but since it will make the progress easier, I will use this thermocouple. Okay, and then this one is for variation 3, will be explained later, and then basically the same as the previous one. Okay, so this is to install the handle, the frame for the heating element, so that it can be in place. So this is we cut this is about to 23 centimeter and then 16 centimeter, and then here is we need some about 1 centimeter, and then this one is point 0.5 centimeter, since it will be in accordance to the thickness of this aquarium. Also the same for this one, 1 centimeter and 0.5 centimeter. This one at the middle we put a hole here and here, and why we need to do that, we can just see the video now. Okay, so that's it. There is wire there is wire here. These two wire, this wire and this wire, will be used so that it can the heating element can have some kind of slot, so, and also the cable, so that it can be in place in the best possible way. Okay, so this is the first one. It has been, you just need to, you push it like that. You need to bend the wire, and then just put the wire like that. And then also the second one. Okay, to install it, first we just put the first wire, and then we put that heating element there like that. And then afterward, after it has been in place correctly, we can put the second wire by putting the cable like that. And then after it's in between this upper hole, we can just put the second wire, second metal wire. Okay, it's all done, and then the final thing we need to do is just put it in our desired position like that. I think basically complete. And then the heating element, the plug for the heating element will plug here in the socket. And then this is only white plastic. It is used solely because to make this the phenomena will be clearer when it's being recorded, but it's not necessarily need to use plastic. We can use everything else as long as have the same effect. Okay, move to the next one. This is the Arduino configuration. Basically, this is the thermocouple, and the thermocouple will go in with this, and then along these two cables, so there will be two thermocouples, and then afterward this USB will be plugged into the computer. That's the thermocouple, gonna record the measurement. There's two of it, and then this is from the thermo reading, and goes toward to the Arduino board in that configuration. In that configuration, and then afterwards, the temperature measurement reading gonna go via this USB to the computer. It will be recorded there. That's the USB. Oh yeah, that's the USB. Okay, we move to the next part. This is the electrical socket that I'm talking about. It needs at least two for the heating element and for the lamp to make the recording more clear and the phenomena we can see it more clear. And then this is the injector. It will inject two food coloring, red and blue. Here is the from Kupu Kupu, the merek, and then it's only need a bit of it, enough, so that the movement will be clear. Okay. Okay, we move to the experiment. Okay, this is the first variation. It is this variation is where the heating element is at the middle, and the heating element is not turned on, or it is turned off. The heating element is turned off. So I'm gonna just skip it a bit. Now that's the injection. That's how you inject it. So take a bit of just suck a bit from this red food coloring, and then you just inject it from the middle like that. You just push through, and it will eventually go to bottom due to gravity, of course, since this food coloring is denser. Okay, we just wait like this. It's not turned off, so this is the naturally what's going to happen. Okay, we just skip a bit. See, there is no movement due to free convection as being hypothesized, as being theorized, and all this food coloring instantly just goes to bottom naturally, since the density is denser than the water, and then you can see it just move like this, and move more random basically. Okay, so this is the first variation. We go to the second variation. This is the second variation. This one is same as before, variation 1, but after a while, after 1 minute approximately, the heating element will be turned on. So this is, we use exactly the same procedure, methodology. Okay, we just push it like that. It's not enough, so I guess I inject an additional food coloring. Wait, yeah, that one. Okay, and after a while, I will turn it on. I mean the heating element. This is me turn it on. This is like small light. It means that the heating element is turned on, and the effect can be instantly see, like, oh, it just instantly go upward. It goes fast. It's very different from the initial in the previous one. It will just go to bottom. This one just go to bottom like this. No movement goes upward like that, and then this one goes upward. So after I turn it on, just for a brief second, and it just goes up. It goes up like this, and if you just keep going up after it reach the end of it, and then since the newer one, which is more clearer, more transparent clear water is being heated, and then this layer basically of red food coloring will be replaced slowly replaced, and we can see it here. Yeah, this is now the transparent water replacing the red one, which in which it goes bottom, since it become more denser than this one over time, since this is more recently heated. That's for the second variation. Okay, we move to the third variation. Third variation, we just the point in the variation, there is this heating element, and then it will inject there is blue and red food coloring, I mean red and blue food coloring being injected on the opposite side. The point is to know if how heating element free convection heat transfer influence the fluid motion. You can see here after we turn it on, it's not seen, but we can see the effect now. There is some kind of circulation here, and then the more apparent effect is here. We can look here. Slowly the red food coloring is creeping here, goes there, and you can skip forward for a bit. We can see that it just instantly goes there, and afterward, after it reaches the end, the blue one will go here, will go to the left, approaching the heating element. And then we can see firstly there is this red layer of food coloring at the top, and then there is blue one. And okay, so this is the result. Okay, and then we move to the data analysis. From data analysis, we go straight to the second variation. In the second variation, at this, there is this after this spike of temperature difference. It is around here. Around here. 40 for 56 minutes after the video. 56 minutes after the video, approximately around there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this spike result is because there is free convective heat transfer, since there is different in the heat is being supplied by this heating element, and then the different in temperature will lead to this effect and this density gradient. Okay, we move to the second one. We can see that also same spike at approximately 2 minutes after the video. On the video, 2 minutes. This is 2 minutes, approximately 2 minutes, just a bit. This spike after 2 minutes past 13, this spike happened also, same as before, variation 2. And then we can see that there is now this red food coloring is going towards the opposite end, trying to occupy the topmost layer, since it is less denser than the rest of this water here. And then slowly the denser one goes downward naturally due to gravity, and then afterward it met the heating element the end, and then after that it replaced that red layer, and now it's the blue layer here at the top. Okay, so after that, the final thing is about the improvement. There is a lot of improvement that can be done here. Firstly, heating element. This one is the best one, but this is very expensive. It's around 300 or 200. So I think it's gonna take a lot of budget. And then, yeah, the dimension of this water storage also need to be smaller. It should be ideally at the size of this coil, or like coil like this, so that the effect can be more clearly seen. And then also we maybe if the money allowed, the fund allowed, there's also like venturimeter, so we can precisely understand the flow matter, the change of flow that happened, the water motion, I mean, and we can actually quantize that. So I guess that's all my video. Thank you very much.